Hello there everybody, what's going on? I am the Admiral and we're back with another super episode of our Pokemon Leaf Green walk, run, play, single elimination through. I don't know, I'm just throwing words out there. And today we're going to go through our team. We've got Ozai level 30 with Ember, Smoke Screen, Smog, Fire Punch, Mercury 31, Samurai 30, Capone 31, Poison Ivy 31, and yes, I told you I was going to do this. I went ahead and emulated myself in Alcatraz Baratrus level 32. Same moves. Stats are a little different, but for the most part, he's basically the same. Same moves, etc. Oh, and he's on a Great Ball now, which is also different. So now that he's evolved, he's got the Steel type, which is really going to come in handy against all the poison types that we have to face. So without further ado, let's continue on. Oh, and this commentary that I'm currently giving you right now is it's a post commentary, in case you couldn't tell, which basically means that my recording software for my audio decided to stop itself after about 7 seconds of recording, which sucks. Actually, let's go ahead and explain this battle with Erica, the 4th gym leader. Ozai completely demolishing that victory bell with 1 Fire Punch. Go ahead and send in Mercury to Ember that Tangela. Ooh, burned. And the poison comes. Of course, everything in this game just loves to poison me. I don't know why. I feel like if there's one thing that happens so often in this game, it's my Pokemon, specifically Mercury, getting poisoned, and it's just ridiculous. Here comes Vileplume. I'm sorry. Uh-oh, Stun Spore. Okay, there we go. So, with that, we have successfully defeated Erica and gotten the Rainbow Badge. The 4th gym leader from Celadon City is now defeated. Alright. So, go ahead and gonna put Samurai out in front here. I think we get to the Pokemon Center before Mercury faints. Well, let's hope so. So like I said before, this is a post commentary, meaning that my commentary is coming from after the fact, not while I was currently playing this. So I'm gonna try to remember what all I did. But like I also said, my recording audio software decided to go, and it just I don't know what happened. It just decided to say, "Hey Admiral, screw you, I'm gonna stop recording after about 7 seconds." Ha! I don't know why it did that, it just did. It sucks, frankly. Frankly, it really sucks. I don't know why it did that. It had no reason to do that, but nonetheless, I'm still bringing this episode to you guys, and we just defeated the first Rocket, and where did he go? I mean, seriously, where did he go? That's me trying to follow him, and I just don't know where he went. I mean, I know you gotta push the button, but where did he go? Because he just ran into a wall, or actually into the blackness of oblivion. Ooh, Anyway, for most of this episode, I feel like I use Samurai, mostly because I want him to evolve. Kabutops is so much better than Kabuto, and I need that evolution. Reason number 1, I need Surf. I need a Pokemon that can Surf, and I don't think that Kabuto can Surf, but actually, since I'm doing a post-commentary, I can go ahead and look that up for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and check, can Kabuto learn Surf? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Kabutops can. I'm pretty sure it can. Not entirely sure, but that's why I'm going to go ahead and check, because I can. Ha! So that's one positive to doing a post-commentary, I guess, but I don't know. It would have been nice if it had saved my audio. What can you do? Nothing, that's what. I'm going to go ahead and check Kabuto, and Kabuto can learn, oh, Kabuto can learn Surf. Oh well. Okay, I guess Kabuto can learn Surf. Well, I still want the Kabutops anyway, just because he's he's just a stronger Pokemon. Well, as most evolutions are. It's just a stronger Pokemon. And he just looks like a bass. He's a rock water fossil. And you see there's another... I'm going to keep track of how many times Mercury gets poisoned this episode. He's 2. And I'm going to completely forget that I'm actually keeping track. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a notepad. Mercury has... Oh, Mercury number times poisoned. Alright, and we're at 2. Alright then. 2. Okay, thank you. I don't know why it took me so long to type the number 2. Oh well. So continuing along. We get to go through all the spinny things. Woohoo! I don't know why they make you spin though. I mean, why couldn't they just accelerate you? I don't know. I don't know. But honestly, the reason why I was doing that, I actually remember this part, is because that is the easiest way to train your Pokemon in this game. So what you do is you put Pokemon in daycare, and when you get through the Pokemon League, you get 4 daycare slots because you get 2 on, I think, 4 Island to go with the one between Cerulean and Vermilion City. So that's 3. And what you do is you put your Pokemon in there, and I did this in my Game Boy Advance, one of them for Leaf Green. And so when the Pokemon gets over a certain level, like Samurai, what level's the last level that Kabuto learns or Kabutops learns an attack? Kabuto last learns an attack at level 55. So at level 55, you put him in the daycare center, and they give you 1 XP for every step. So what you do is you walk towards that thing over and over again, and if you hold down the button, the motion button, you just keep walking there and there and there, and you leave it there like overnight. Or I used to do it while I went to school, and overnight. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired. It might be the fact that it's like early in the morning. I am not a morning person, but so what you do is you hold down the motion cursor, and it just gives you all the XP, and you leave it on for however long. Like I said, I would do it while I went to school, which is like 9-ish hours, and then while I sleep, it's another 6. So that's like 15 hours of free experience, which is just fantastic when you think about it. So you do that for 3 Pokemon at a time. So once you get all your EV training done, which is what I used to do back when I was a semi-competitive battler, you do all your EXP training, and I think at this point I'm looking for the coin case. I think so. So I'm in here. No, you don't get it from him. You'll get it from her. So where do you get it? Honestly, I just completely guessed, and I started talking to everybody. And when I started talking to everybody, I don't really understand why I figured this was the right place, but I got the coin case, and that's all that matters. Which is going to come in handy when I need to get the TM moves like shoot, what's it called? Ice Beam to take down Lance. I don't know who I'm going to give it to, but I'm going to give it to somebody. And then Flamethrower for like Mercury and Ozai. I don't know if he learns it. And then Thunderbolt, because I don't have any electric types, and I'm going to need the electric type move. And the only one I have right now is Shockwave. It really isn't that powerful. Looking in this tab, the Charcoal is going to come in handy. The Mystic Water is going to come in handy. Miracle Seed will come in handy because I have a Fire, Water, Grass type. So what you basically do is you give the Pokemon that item, and it boosts the power of that move. So if your Fire type's holding Charcoal and you use a Fire type move, like if Ozai had it and it used Fire Punch, it would increase the power of that move. You give the Mystic Water to Water type, so obviously I'd give that to Samurai, and Miracle Seed I'd give to Poison Ivy, who hasn't had a wrecking video in some time. Speaking of Poison Ivy, we're gonna go ahead and send him out to take down this Machop. I'm trying to remember how much the items actually increase your move. I'm trying to remember. I don't know what the specific number is. What is it? 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 Good question. I have no idea. But I know there are a bunch of items like that. I mean, the magnet for electric types, metal coat, sharp beak, poison barb, never melt ice, silk scarf. I think the bug one is silver powder. You got twisted spoon, spell tag, soft sand. What type am I forgetting? I'm forgetting. Dark is the black glasses. Rock is hard stone. And then the dragon is Dragon Fang. I don't know if I said poison already, but it's poison barb if I haven't said it yet. So basically just increases the power of each move by 50%. I don't know. So I think it makes it times 50%, which means that it's times 1.5, which means let's say you're using let's go with an easy move here. This is pathetic. Okay, Ember has base 40 power. So if you're holding a charcoal, you increase it by 1.5, makes it base 60. And then you add the stab boost, and that puts it at base 90. So basically increased by 30 power. At least that's the way it would work if that's the specific math behind it. But like I said, I'm not entirely sure. But if that is in fact the math behind it, then that's what it would be. Not entirely sure. Might be 1.25, might be 1.33. Not sure. I just got the lift key, which means that we are ready to go ahead and steal back the Sylph Scope. Because I went the wrong way. To take back the Sylph Scope, because honestly, I don't understand why the Sylph Scope was so important as I pick up a super potion, which is obviously so important. I don't understand why the Sylph Scope is such a necessity. It's really not that great of an item. I mean, think about it. It lets you see ghosts. Giovanni doesn't have any ghosts. None of these rockets have any ghosts. I don't really understand why. I'm trying to remember which one of these trainers leads off with the Ekans and which one leads off with the Sand Shrew. I know one of them has a Sand Shrew, then an Ekans, then a Sand Slash. The other one has an Ekans, then a Sand Slash, then an Arbok. It's weird. I guess this one has the Sand Shrew. And I switch away from Samurai, and then I remembered, wait, he's super effective on all 6 of them. And Sand Slash doesn't learn any ground type moves. In Leaf Green, period. I don't understand why you would have a ground type that doesn't learn any ground type moves. It's kind of like Fortress Alcatraz being a steel bug type that doesn't learn any steel moves or bug type moves in this game. But nonetheless, she is Alcatraz, the only girl on my team. It's actually pretty helpful. I mean, the one thing that she's going to be good for is not getting hit by poison type moves, which is going to come in so handy. I mean, the poison type moves, I said this before, and I'm going to keep saying it like every episode. Poison types wreck this team. Ice types, ice/water types, like Lapras or Dugong or Cloyster, or ice or water Pokemon that know ice moves like Starmie, they just wreck this team. They just do. I mean, they're super effective on Mercury and Ozai. Poison Ivy's weak to ice. Samurai's, I mean, the water type is normal to it, but he can't really touch him aside from like Slash, whatever he learns that. Or, I guess Rock Tomb's super effective, so. Who else on my team? Samurai, Water, I mean, not Samurai, Alcatraz doesn't really have a good special defense, and Ice type super effective on Capone, obviously, because he's part dragon, and then when you evolve him, becomes Dragon Flying times 4 weak to ice moves, which is just gonna be fantastic. Alright, and here we go. The final fight for this episode is against none other than Giovanni. So we get to run through the spinny things again, take the elevator down to the 4th floor. We're there, get out, go up. We beat them already, and there he is, the big badass himself. And this is me trying to remember who he leads off with. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. You know, I wish they would actually show it on screen, just so I could pretend like I knew what it was saying, or that I could figure it out. But anyway, that's the leader Giovanni, which I am. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. How do you feel a world? I mean, do you fondle it? Do you feel it up? I don't really understand the term, quote-unquote, feeling a world of pain. I mean, just think about it. How do you feel a world of pain? That's kind of like what episode? I think it was like episode 3. It's like, how do you mount a moon? I don't know, but I sent out Alcatraz against this Kangaskhan. For some reason, the video is not going well. I don't really understand what's going on right now with the video. Because I'm watching it while I'm recording over it, obviously, so I know what's going on. He used Tail Whip, I unleashed energy. He didn't do any damage, so I didn't do anything. Could use Bite again. There we go. Mega Punch. Mega Punch. He actually gets a crit. So I'm like, oh shit. But then I realized, oh wait, I'm using Bide. Ha! I probably did a shit ton of damage. Probably did like 140-ish damage. I don't think Kangaskhan at level 29 or whatever level it was has that much health. But alright, so the final poison counter on Mercury is 2. I mean, trying to remember how to keep track of that in the future. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like the comment or like the video, and see you guys all next time.